Hello, greetings, team. Today, I welcome you to join me review Shane's proposal for Promised Land. So, um, I'm Samuel. So, in the first place, I think I went through the proposal, and Shane, I would like to commend you for the hard work um, you put into getting the proposal in order. I must say you did very well, and without much time I waste. Let's quickly look at the server rules and system design. Okay, so you realize that Shane clearly defined the file server rule for the data center, a very great step that uh, reveals the design. And so I think that gave her all 12 points because it basically meets expectations. Okay, disk partitioning and layout um, was on point. Disk partitioning was on point as it spells out the root, the home, and then the shared server, which holds shared departmental files. Okay, but in all, uh, the team was very happy with it because the use of separate logical volumes for shared data actually ensures future scalability. Okay, so that is basically talking of growth, and so that's ends 11 points for meeting the expectation. Though I didn't see much of the swap directory. Okay, users and groups. We also had 11 points on swaps and groups. Basically, the role-based access and read-only permissions for the CIO shows professional planning, and so I think that was the good job here. Okay, and though I was expecting to see more of the directors department, yes, so a department should hold the director and the finance, the CIO, and then the finance director. And so that also gave you 11 points for meeting expectation. Okay, so shared file storage and permissions. Shared storage files and permissions. You did a very great job. You did a very great job. So you rightly mentioned that the shared file storage will be centralized under the shared server with a separate directory for each department. Ownership and permissions will be configured for that. That's very good. And so we were glad to have you also use the ACL. Yes, so using the ACL alongside the group permission provides excellent granular control, and that ends you all the 12 points for meeting the expectations. And then finally, we look at the security controls, which was on point. We have the firewall in check, the serial control system update, and then the message of the day, very important, and then the automation, which also ended you 12 points to say the proposal covers essential layers, including uh, the firewalls and then the automated maintenance that I think I mentioned earlier. So that was great on your side. I didn't see much of the video, so I mean, you're not going to get anything for now. And so I think going forward, this ended you 58 points out of the 204. So here we are looking at, so, yes, so these are the comment and direct. What do you feel was the strongest aspect of the project? So yes, basically the logical organization of this partition and user groups is the highlight. And I believe by isolating shared data on a separate volume, Shin ensures the system remains scalable as the company growth. I think I mentioned that earlier on. And what could have been improved in the project? I think the proposal could specify the exact GUI environment to be installed. So more details on how the graphical user interface is going to assist administration will help stakeholders understand its necessity. And in all, so as a stakeholder in the business, would you adopt the solution presented? Why or why not? Yes. So being the stakeholder, I'll say yes, I'm going to adopt this proposal. Why? Because it balances security with practical collaboration. The design uses reliable industry standards like AWS and Ubuntu to support the workforce effectively. So that's great on your side, Shane. I congratulate you once again for the hard work, and we are accepting this proposal. All right. Thank you. Bye.